What if you could use HighLevel to take link clicks inside of your emails and instantly determine if a lead is worth your time? Today, I'll show you how to use trigger links to do so and how you can qualify new leads coming from appointments, form submissions, and more using this feature. This two-step opt-in process that I'm going to show you allows you to separate tire kickers from actual hot leads. Without further ado, my name is Andrew and let's dive right in. The first step is to determine what use case are you using this for. A really common one is appointment confirmations. You get booked appointments on your calendar, but you want to make sure that those leads are actually going to show up. This can help you by qualifying those leads and ensuring you're getting high show up rates. All we're going to do is we're going to build a confirmation page. We can do this really easily on our domain, actually on our site, or we can just make a very simple preview page like this that just says your appointment is confirmed. To use this link, which we can copy, and then we can utilize this page and send this to our customers as a trigger link. Now, once we have the URL for this page, what we'll do is we'll hop back over to HighLevel, go into marketing, and then we will create a trigger link under trigger links. Then we can click add link. We will paste in the link URL here, and then we can give it a name. This will be appointment confirmation. Now, what's going to happen once we create this link, it will give us a link inside of HighLevel, which we can utilize in other places in the account in order to track link clicks from here. So what we can do is we can copy this link key. This is how we're going to call this inside of our text or emails. And now we can use this inside of automations in order to trigger that two-step opt-in process. Here's essentially how the flow works. We'll go to an automation and we'll create a new workflow for any booked appointments. Whenever we have a booked appointment from our calendar, we'll do this using our triggers. So our appointment status trigger, we'll use our event type is normal, and we'll add a filter for status and select new. These are new appointments that haven't been confirmed yet. Once we save this trigger, we'll then add in an action for either an email or an SMS, depends on what we have for our customers. For either an email or an SMS, we can do this in both channels. Email is usually the easiest, but SMS can help you get a hold of people. Just depends on your use case. And all we're going to do is throw in this trigger link, and then we can add in some copy such as, hi name, I saw you booked an appointment, make sure you click here to confirm, or something like that. Then we can include that trigger link, say thanks, and then save and publish this workflow. Now, this is important in the appointment process because it makes sure that our customer A, actually saw our emails, and B, that they're engaging with us in some low friction type of way before we actually have that appointment. So we can then take this to another level, especially if we have lots of appointments and we want to cancel the ones that don't confirm. We can do a wait timer for this specific scenario. Add in a wait until appointment. So now that we have our wait timer for 1 hour before the appointment, then we can have a separate workflow which tags the customer if they have clicked that trigger link. And we can do this within the advanced builder. We'll just run a second workflow here. So we can use another trigger for trigger link clicked right here. And we'll use this as our confirmation for the customer. So we'll select our trigger link. We'll select the appointment confirmation link that we have here. Now, this is our second trigger. What we'll do is we'll simply connect this to a tagging action in order to tag the appointment as confirmed. Now, by doing this, this allows us to track exactly who has actually confirmed their appointment. And then what we can do here under this wait timer is we'll add an if step just to make this really simple. We'll have a tag, so under contact details and tags. If tag does not include confirmed, then what we can do here is we can cancel the appointment. So this is something that you have to take with a grain of salt. So if you have not that many appointments coming in, maybe it's not a good idea to automatically cancel your appointments if they don't confirm. You're just going to have to implement that however you would like. A lot of people will automatically cancel or delete the appointments if someone doesn't confirm until an hour before the appointment. You can adjust the wait timers and do lots of stuff like that. So what we'll do in this case, we'll just do update appointment status for canceled if it does not include confirmed. And then if it does, then what we'll do is we will paste our action here. Then what we will do is we'll paste our action here. And if they have confirmed the appointment, then we will set the appointment status to confirmed. So just a quick overview of this. We immediately send an email to our customer with that confirmation link using that trigger link in order to confirm that appointment. And then we wait an hour before the appointment using this step. And whenever they click that trigger link, it will add the tag of confirmed. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this, but this is just one example of visually how you can do that and then confirm the appointment whenever they have clicked or cancel the appointment if they haven't. Now, with this type of logic, you can apply this to any use case you have. Let's say, for an example, you get lots of bot form submissions and you want to send them a trigger link whenever someone submits the form in order to confirm if they are a robot or if they are a human. So you can set this up in order to, let's say, delete contacts if they don't click the link, or to send them notifications in order to click the link before you pursue other forms of engagement like calling them or emailing them or anything that's more time intensive. You can use these trigger links in any process like that through email and SMS in order to track and verify customers before they come into your process. You can use these trigger links in any point of the process to verify and validate the leads that you're getting and make sure that they're actually engaged with you personally. So as you can tell, there's a lot of different ways that you can apply this. Feel free to try out trigger links inside of your automations like this by setting up these two separate flows with whatever your primary process is, the trigger links themselves, and then that basic website page that I showed you that just shows appointment is confirmed or your subscription is confirmed or whatever you want to use in that case. This works for a lot of different use cases, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with this. If you have any questions or you want to learn more about this process, feel free to check out the rest of the blog or drop a comment on this video below. As always, my name is Andrew, and thank you very much for watching. If you want to learn more about how you can use trigger links to validate new leads coming in, feel free to leave a comment on this video or check out the blog. As always, my name is Andrew, and I'll talk to you soon.